Hello everyone, and welcome to the new first episode of my new XCOM Enemy Within series. Did I say the new first episode? Well, yes I did. I actually started a campaign and posted a first episode about a week ago, and it went very well at the time, but subsequently when I went on to record more, in what would have been the third episode of that series, I encountered a nasty bug. Something that happened to me twice before while streaming as well, and I've never found a way around it. Basically, my game got caught in a position where I was repeatedly crashing during a battle in the same place, and I tried numerous times to restart and redo that part, but it just kept crashing over and over, and I could see I was not going to get around the problem. I never was when I had that problem during streaming as well. It would always crash, and you just had to start over and hope you didn't encounter the same bug the next time. So I decided to start over, and in order to try to avoid this problem for the future, I'm going to take a different approach here. I'm going to try to bulk record many more episodes ahead of time before I post the first one. Make sure I get a good start without any problems. And that way I'll also have an easier time of posting content on a regular basis, because I would like to post this series daily if I can. And that's my current goal starting this week. Let me introduce myself. I am Whiplash, and I'd like to thank you for watching. This is the new expansion pack for the game XCOM Enemy Unknown by Firaxis Games. It is called XCOM Enemy Within, and it features a bunch of new content for the game. New enemies, new technologies, new maps, and also the ability to augment your soldiers, both cybernetically and genetically, which is a neat new feature. It's really a wonderful expansion to a great game already. This is a wonderful remake of the original XCOM game from the 90s by Microprose Software, something I played quite many hundreds of hours of. So I'm very excited about this. I have been playing this a lot since it came out and streaming it to get prepared before I started to do a series. I wanted to make sure I was up to speed as much as I could be. And I feel I'm ready to go. Bugs notwithstanding. So anyway, I'm going to start out with a classic Ironman game. I would like to play Impossible Ironman, but with the new changes, I'm not sure I'm ready for it yet. I'd hate to blow the series too early. I want to have a good series this first time out. And if it goes successfully, we will move to Impossible Ironman for any future series. But for right now, classic Ironman it is. So I'm going to turn Ironman on, and if you're not familiar with that, that means that you cannot reload your save game and that all choices and consequences are permanent. I'm also going to turn on this reduced beginner voiceovers. Those get annoying. They still talk more than they should with that on even, but at least it helps a little. Leaving the tutorials off because I will explain about the game concepts as we go. These other options are DLC storyline content for the game. Operation Slingshot was added with the original XCOM Enemy Unknown, and Operation Progeny is new to the expansion, Enemy Within. I'm not a big fan of Slingshot, but I'm going to leave both of these intact for purposes of the full story effect. And I'm probably going to turn Zhang from this missions into one of our mech troopers, so that's something to look forward to. One other thing I want to say, I'm going to treat this as sort of a new player look at the game as well. I'm going to leave some of the early tutorials, not tutorial, but cutscene stuff intact so people can get a grasp of the story and what's going on. But as the game moves on, it'll be pretty much reduced to just battles and base work as we continue along. But I think that's all I need to say for now. Without any further delay, we're going to just jump right in and start this game up. Here we go.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Thank you. Well, I must say I'm already getting a tremendous sense of déjà vu. I've only started. So, let's begin. The first choice you make in the game of XCOM is where you're going to place your base of operations. There are 5 different continents to choose from, and each of them have their own unique bonus that is assigned to you for taking that continent to start. But all of those bonuses are accessible to you through the course of the game as long as you can take control of the continent fully. You do so by putting satellites above all their member nations, as well as keeping any of them from leaving the Council due to panic or alien incursion. So ultimately all of the benefits are available to you. And last time I was torn between Asia and Africa, but I'm going to continue with the choice I made last time. We're going to go XCOM Africa because the 30% monthly funding bonus increase really compounds nicely, and I think that's going to be the most useful to us. So, XCOM Africa, and we are off to our first mission. Let's hope it's not a shit map.
We're heading to South Africa for this one.
I recognize this picture. I don't remember what map it is off the top of my head, but I recognize this picture.
Activity within a major metropolitan area.
All right, here we go, troops. We got to be all psyched up for this. Here we go. Hoorah! Alright, come on, soldiers. We got a mission to win here.
Strike 1, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Ah, yes, it's this map. There's going to be aliens inside the building, and this one can get very messy. There's just a lot of crappy half cover between you and the building, and it takes multiple turns to reach the building safely. Whew, it's a tricky situation. I'm going to start out by spreading people out into some cover.
Roger that.
And then we're going to go into Overwatch because I like to watch. Oftentimes there'll be a patrol group that's moving around and you'll catch them on their patrol move during the first turn. Only moving them enough so they still have the time left to Overwatch. Soldiers can move two times per turn, represented by the blue and yellow distance markers. And moving into the yellow range is dashing, which eliminates the ability for them to do anything else within that turn. But they are moving faster, which helps protect them from things like an enemy Overwatch shots. So we'll get into all that kind of strategy as the game goes on. It's also a chance for me to talk about Meld. Meld is a new resource that was added in Enemy Within. It is a resource that is used towards the enhancement of troopers, both cybernetically and genetically. It's an important thing to have, but it is available in virtually every mission of the game. And I'm not going to be doing stuff with Meld until probably the second month, so I'm not going to risk people's lives here early on to get... That one's going to deactivate in 2 turns, and then I will lose the contents. I'd have to just rush right up to there, and it would be very dangerous to do that. If I can get it, I will, but I'm not going to put anyone's lives at risk to do so. I'm going to move these guys up and bring these guys over. I'm going to start moving towards this side. I may go around to try to flank around the side of the building. I have to be careful. If I get any closer, I'll almost certainly trigger the group inside. Now that is showing me that the other Meld container is in this direction somewhere. I can't see it there, but it's probably out back. Well, it looks like I do have a chance to get this meld, and that's full cover, so I'm going to send this rookie right up there and grab it. This could trigger a group. 3 sectoids. Ooh, I don't like his position much now, because he's the only one they'll be able to shoot at, and even though he'll be in full cover, they're good crack shots. There's a good chance that they're going to get a piece of them. I really can't get anyone in position to cover them. If I move any closer to the building, there's still a chance of triggering some on the inside, so I'm actually going to go way over here with this guy with the plan to come around the truck for a flank. And I guess all I can do with these two is move them closer into Overwatch and hope that if an alien moves closer, they'll have a chance to defend him. I probably should have hunkered him down there instead of putting him in Overwatch, but if an alien moves, he'll take a shot. Okay, only one of them... Okay, one of them buffed up the other one, and both of them went in Overwatch, so no offensive moves from them this turn. I do have to be careful how not to trigger their Overwatch. I do believe I can move to my minimum distance here. Yes, and not trigger them. Okay. He's pinned down now by that Overwatch. He's not going to be able to move. I'm going to send someone else over this way to help him.
Yes, Commander.
What kind of shots do we have here? 25, 45, 25. It's too far away to throw a grenade. I'm tempted to try the 45 shot, but I'm actually going to do what I should have done last time and hunker him down. Now I have a couple people who are in a better chance, perhaps, to take an Overwatch shot if they move. Okay, one is buffing up another again. Was that suppression or just a shot? Okay. I'm guessing that one of them still went in Overwatch because I saw this one buff one and another one fire, but I didn't see what the other one did. So one of these guys is in Overwatch if I try to move on him. If anything, I think it's this one. Is there any way to get a grenade up there? I doubt you can throw it that far already. You'd have to be able to... Well, the car will blow up. Let's try this. Oh, but that blew the wall off and triggered the other group. So there we go. We have all 6 sectoids out. One's dead now, though, so that's 5 left. Well, that's not a great way to start. Although now I feel confident that's all the aliens on the map, so I'm going to start moving on the building here to try to get in on them from this direction as well. And I should be able to move up with this guy. He's got himself a flank shot on somebody. Take the shot. That'll work. That's 2 down. Nothing for him to see there, huh? He's the last one left.
Overwatch, aye aye. Got a lot of heat on me. That thing's gonna blow.
Oh, the truck by me is going to explode now. I'm going to have to make sure I get away from that. At least the cab of the truck. Okay, 3, 4. There should be 4 left, and I can see them all right now. Ooh, that was a big hit. That's painful. We have to get him away from there. I have to remember that. Well, I'm going to come up here and grenade this guy. Get one off. Now, what do we got here? He's got 25% vision on those. Not great. However, it looks like he could do a nice double grenade action himself here. Who's on Overwatch? I was sure I saw all their actions. Guess I wasn't paying close enough attention and got lucky there. Ooh, there's gotta be a place here I can do this and get both of them. Come on. I apologize for finagling with that too long. I guess I'll have to just take the one anyway, because he's got the line of fire on me.
Visual on the goods.
Okay. Gotta move him away from the truck, and this guy's also gotta get in the action. He's got no grenades left. He's gonna have to be able to run up and kill someone. Or hope to.
I'm on the move.
Need you to get lucky here, rookie. Yes! Okay, finally, there's just the one left.
That's affirmative.
Should be able to see him from here. Yes. This is a terrible shot, but gotta try it. Well, he should be the only one left. Hopefully he'll panic. And run away, rather than kill one of my guys stone dead. He ran back for Overwatch. I'm gonna have to be careful how we approach him. We've got to take him out. Is there anyone that's got the ability to move on him without triggering that Overwatch? He really can't get close enough to get a shot. Nor can he, however. I think I'm going to trigger his Overwatch here to free up movement by other people. I'm going to do it with a dash because that gives him a lower probability of getting hit. He's already damaged. He might get killed. I hate to consider anyone expendable, but since he was already almost dead, he felt like the best choice to do that with. Anyone still have a grenade? This guy, but he's not going to be able to get there anywhere near far enough. Don't like the way this is shaping up that much. Big aggressive move here to plan for the next turn. I really wish this guy had a chance to get in a better position to take a shot. That's about the best I can do, and it's not going to be a very good one. 35, might get lucky. Oh, 2! Well, I think we gotta try something like that again and just hope to get lucky. Probably he's got his best shot from here. 25, not good. Well, he ran away again. And back into Overwatch. Now, where's our guy with the grenade still? Really can already probably finish this off without even having to move on him. Looking good. I think I got at least 3 different rookies kills or grenades, so that should be some promotions.
Good work out there, Strike One.
It could have been worse. Could have been better, but it could have been worse.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
And now some of the boring storyline elements to take place.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Commander to the research labs.
This is probably a good time to say as well about the format of the series. Ooh, one of each. Sniper, heavy, support, and assault. That is awesome. I will probably be doing these so that
Commander to the research
each
lab.
episode will be somewhere around 20 to 30 minutes long, featuring one battle and the corresponding base work around that battle. This first episode will be a little longer because I'd like to get through some of all the early tutorial stuff first,
The recovered artifacts
but
are
probably
being
not as long as
uploaded
my
and the
initial
research team is
pilot
waiting
episode
your
I made.
orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
But probably not as long as the initial pilot I made, which was almost an hour. I'm going to try to space these a little better. Well, we managed to recover a lot of good stuff there. Although I know what I want to do first.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Absolutely, Dr. Valen. I am going to go again first for xenobiology because I believe in capturing live aliens as soon as possible. It's part of helping trigger the storyline progress and unlocks some different research. That also goes hand in hand for me with trying to capture the South America bonus for instant interrogations. But yeah, I'm going to go with xenobiology first.
That does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options. We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when a complete report is available.
Thank you, Dr. Valen. You're dismissed.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
So, a quick review of this here. At the beginning, the only things you can build are a medkit and a satellite. And it is important to build a satellite on Classic or Ironman, or Classic or Impossible, because you only start with one and you have the ability to launch one more at the end of the month. However, it currently costs $100, and if I had more engineers, it would cost less, and I could still build it before the end of the month. And the first mission choice in this game is always one where you can choose between engineers, scientists, and a monetary reward. So I always put this choice off until after the first abduction mission. Same with the medkit. There's no need to spend any money right now until we get some more engineers. Except that I am going to begin excavation because I have to plan my base. I'm going to be building a second satellite uplink here. And on this side I will have an officer training school and a alien containment and a power facility, and then start building downward. But that is also something I cannot do until the next mission. At this point there's nothing else I can do except run time to the first mission. That will open up and unlock more of the game stuff for me. So here we go.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Now these choices are important because which continents you choose not to help will go into higher panic levels, and if you have a country that's in a full red panic at the end of the month, they will lose the council, or leave the council. You will lose them as a member nation. And you will no longer be able to get that continental bonus, so my goal is going to be to lose no nations in this campaign. But at this early stage I don't have any panic concerns, and as I said, there's almost no reason not to go for engineers first. In the original XCOM games, scientists were paramount, but engineers in this game are much more important. They reduce the cost of things, you need a certain amount of engineers to build things, they're just very useful. So we're heading to the UK. And take a moment here real quick to customize our troopers. I like to make assaults in black. And snipers in green. I prefer the armor deco 2. I know there's a new armor decoration, but I don't like the way it looks that much. And here we've got our heavy. I like to make them red. And finally a support would be blue, but my support is injured, so she'll be sitting this one out. So we will be bringing a rookie. We have an assault, a sniper, heavy, and a rookie. Heading on our first abduction mission. Here we go. And then probably after this mission, I will stop this video and start the next one. The second video will feature the second phase of early base operations and the next battle after that.
Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities.
And I will probably play today through the end of the first month and get at least 4 or 5 episodes cut so that I could try to release one every day this week. I think one of the problems I've had with getting views is, you know, I've only put out occasional ones and there's a lot of time between them. And I think if I'm more aggressive about putting them out and I do a good job in them, I'll have a better chance of drawing more viewers. I'll also offer right away that I'll be glad to name soldiers for people if you want to leave a comment with the preferred like first name, last name, nickname combination for your soldier. I do have a couple of friends who have already called dibs on the first couple snipers, sorry to say, but every other class is available. And I am familiar with this map. There is probably an alien group inside the building. If not up here, sometimes there's a patrol that comes down this alleyway right away early on. So what I generally like to do is get a couple people up to this car. Let's go, I'm going to put the sniper up there as well.
I'm on it, Commander.
And I'm going to have these two back here.
Got it covered. Overwatch.
And we're going to go in Overwatch because I think there's a good chance that a patrol is going to come right into view, and that'll help us clear a good portion of the aliens right away. They should come right down this alleyway. They did not this time. That was always the case with this map before. I'm going to sneak the sniper forward a little bit here and take a peek. Nothing to see.
Solid copy. I'm on the move.
I'm going to get aggressive with this rookie and dash all the way up to this full cover here.
Alien object in sight.
And we've uncovered the aliens, at least for my vision, but they do not see me, so it did not actually activate them yet. And I can also see that the meld container is in the room there. So let's see here. Let's Overwatch out. And then we'll see what we can do with them in the next turn. Here comes another. It still could be this patrol group though that I talked about. There they are. I should have trusted my gut there. Because now I've got four plus aliens that'll be active. I guess I did trigger that group, I just never saw the animation. So there's 4 aliens out on the loose, 4 sectoids. It's time to start moving towards this position to flank. I'm going to send the rookie and the assault. Oh, no, or I did see them moving, I guess, and now they've triggered. I really don't understand how that game mechanic works that well. But now they're active for sure. She's got vision on one of them, not a very great shot. Let me see if I can bring this guy up to help at all. Possible for him to get into a flanking position with a running gun, but they'd better finish him off between them, the two of them. I'm gonna run and gun him as far as I can here because I believe that might be a flank shot. It looks like it's got the angle. Yes. 30% though, not good. Hey, good job, rookie. You stay on Overwatch to cover him. I'm gonna send the heavy up to the building, but he doesn't have really room to get. I'm gonna dash him to there. I'll leave the sniper overwatching for him. Hopefully someone comes in range of the sniper. There they are. Pow! Alright. That should leave 2. There should be 1 more up there still, and 1 more by the other meld container back out here. And we can see the evidence of them here. Here's 1, and the other one is in here doing the mine meld on him. Oh, and 2 more. Oh, great. Yikes. Well, a rocket would go a long way right there if it could be pulled off. Let's take a look at our options here. I didn't get to see where the other one went for sure, but I thought it was behind the car there. I think that'll get him. Yes, 2 more. Okay, so there should just be 2 left now. And when the sniper's got a shot, you gotta take it. Unfortunately, it is not a very good shot, but he can't move and shoot, so I'm gonna take the shot. Might get lucky, yes. I like the way this is working out so far. Gonna start moving around to flank the last guy.
Let's do this.
And of course he comes out that way. He's got no shot in anyone. He didn't take one. Is there any chance I can get the rookie to get in here for a kill? It looks like perhaps.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Come on, rookie. Well, it was worth a try. I feel like I got control with the sniper and the heavy over there, where I can try to make some aggressive moves with these 2 first, see if they get lucky. This is a long distance shot for a shotgun, but you gotta try it.
Target's still up.
Okay. Well, I see the heavy's got himself in the position to easily, well, not easily. He really can't flank him, but he can get in a position, perhaps.
Will do.
I'm being a little risky here because I'm counting on killing this guy and him being the last one on the map.
Mission accomplished.
There we go. Alright, 2 successful missions. We had someone injured in the first one, but no losses so far. Everything's going pretty smoothly, I think.
To the Situation Room.
Hopefully we picked up a new promotion with that female rookie, and I'd love to see her be another sniper.
Outstanding. Not
Nope,
only
no
did our
promotion.
troops return safely, but the
We got a
meld
badge, though. I'll
could
talk about those
considerably
real quick
advance
before
our
we end.
development of new technologies based on this substance.
And now we can build workshop. That's the other reason to go for engineers first.
We will be in
Don't need it right away, but I will need to build workshops in the long run.
You can now honor our soldiers by awarding them medals for accomplishments you deem appropriate. You can view and award medals in the barracks.
Well, the first medal I've unlocked is the Urban Combat Badge. Has a defensive and offensive choice. The defensive gives you +5 defense when you're in cover, but the other one is +5 aim against enemies who are in full cover.
To the Situation Room.
I personally prefer
Commander
this
to the
choice
Situation
and to
Room.
give this to snipers. Squad sight sniper later in the game, shooting halfway across the map at someone in full cover and still hitting them. That's amazing. That's going to be you, Sammy. I just have to rename them for you.
Commander to the Situation Room.
I'm still having a hard
So
time
we're still
grasping
researching
what it is
xenobiology.
aliens are
Now I
trying to
can
accomplish
build...
here.
See, these are supposed to be reduced, and they just keep talking, and you want to tell them to shut up.
There must be a pattern that we haven't established yet.
I'm sorry for talking over it if you wanted to hear it, but they just ramble nonsense. So anyway, now I can build a satellite for $77. That's considerably cheaper. I only need 1. I'll be able to show that in the Situation Room, and I'm also going to build a med kit. Now we'll go to the Situation Room, because that's what they're calling for.
Going to want satellite coverage, so we should plan our deployments carefully.
At the beginning, you have 1 satellite in orbit and the capacity to launch a second. And at the end of the month, any nation that is in full red will leave the Council. But launching a satellite over them will reduce them from red to a lower level of panic so you can save them. So the best use for satellites is to stockpile them for the end of the month and use them to save nations that are going out the door. And if you don't have that concern, then you can be more strategic about trying to capture continental bonuses, as I was saying in the beginning. The North American bonus here, Air and Space, gives you a discount on aircraft and aircraft components. The South American bonus, We Have Ways, allows instant interrogations and autopsies. The African bonus I already have, bonus all in, it's a 30% funding increase. The UK, you get a bonus for science and workshops, and from Asia you get future combat, which lowers the cost of all officer training school upgrades by half. And that's why that was always my favorite choice for the longest time in this game, but I'm starting to like Africa better. But I know from experience at this point that's all I can really do until the next mission, and so I feel this is a good place to stop the first episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I said, I'm going to try to be much more aggressive with this series. I want to see it through in the coming weeks. I'm going to try to post episodes daily. In fact, as soon as I stop, I'm going right on to episode 2, so once you see this episode, you can count on seeing new ones at least through the rest of the week, and as much as I can in the near future. Again, my name is Whiplash. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.